order to solve for a problem, you need to understand that problem. And that's why I say it's important not to jump ahead to the solution or to the technology. Because what you need to really unpack and understand are what are the success factors that go into determining whether we're on the right track or the wrong track. What are the levers we need to pull in order to create the right conditions for something to be implemented successfully? So defining the metrics for success are key. And in order to define the metrics for success, we need deep stakeholder engagement. And when I say stakeholder engagement, it's those that are responsible for the operations and the management of the city, and it's the citizens themselves. And of course, then you've got the ecosystem of technology providers or service providers and the ecosystem, etc. But there needs to be a very deliberate and thought out process. To, for example, say we need a safe city solution and then to rush out and buy smart cameras is perhaps a missed opportunity. What we need to do is to unpack what makes a safe city safe. What are the key criteria that go into understanding how people feel safe in an environment? What are the major indicators for a lack of safety? What are the types of data points that are available to us in order to quantify whether something is or isn't safe? And then filling in the gaps, and then defining a strategy of operations to support that. Having data is not an answer to a problem, but it's how you use that and how you augment and enable behavior. And what's interesting is we find taking the cue from maybe some other countries around the world, where, for example, they would want to introduce a system to make a space more safe or more pleasurable. It's not just about introducing tech, but it's about creating the conditions for people to actually occupy that space differently and to be enabled in a different way around their behavior. So if I'm made to feel like I need to look after my people around me, or I'm feeling a bit more engaged, or there's a higher level of social surveillance, that creates a safe environment. I don't need to go in and have drones flying everywhere in order to solve that problem. It's about enabling and augmenting behavior. And you can only really get to that by deep stakeholder engagement.